Okay, I there was that part of me that's like, man, I don't want to do any more all in with Ari videos like this, but this whole story has just been getting wackier and wackier and wackier by the short time frame. And and right here, um this is, of course, a lot of you guys know that this is not, I mean, All In With Ari is not Ariana, it's actually Ronnie. Um, and of course, there are pictures of her just floating around the internet, and it's pretty much, it's pretty much a girl who is like, who's who ran away from Arkansas from all her problems, just abandoned her child, had like she had done some child abuse to her own son. I mean, I can't imagine what just going through that. That must be, I don't know, that must be so traumatizing. I feel bad for the kid. And yeah, that's just that. It's just the whole thing is just so bizarre. And I mean, look at her mugshot. She just looks like she just seems like a sociopath though. I don't know. It's just it just seems so like, it seems so chilling just looking at this girl, this woman here. And just the fact that she's still smiling in front of everybody, and that smile, like when you're acting happy and hippie all the time, that's a sign that, like, that's pretty disturbing. I'll just say that that's pretty disturbing. So, this YouTuber, I don't want to butcher her name, but she said it right about Ronnie, that this Ronnie person uses toxic positivity to basically cope with things, pretty much like run away from your own problems and pretend everything is like a nice hippie, everybody's like all high and loving life kind of attitude. That's pretty much what this Ronnie person is doing. And it's very unfortunate how many lives, especially her own child's, how many lives that she ruined. And I'm surprised that despite all the evidence that's going out about her, it's like, why do you still stand by this girl? See, that's the problem. If this was not, if this was a man, then of course he's gonna get shitted on, of course. That's definite. Or if this Ronnie person was like 30% less the attraction level even, then she's gonna get shitted on. That's the thing. So I mean, that's the benefits you get when you're an attractive woman, trying to buy people's attention. you know but and another thing that people bring up is when they say, well, we all make mistakes in life, you should not let the past dictate what we have in the present and our future, we should not let things happen like that. Well, I agree with that, but that doesn't mean that you have to keep running away from your problems, or you can get away with, you can just put on a happy-go-lucky face and then just be so manipulative towards others. And I have experienced manipulative people myself. I have, especially with women of the past, like years ago. That's why when the moment I saw this Ari person, quote unquote, it was like, okay, you know she seems like there's something fishy about her, even before she even opened up the whole Patreon and this whole money thing came about. um and you know the thing is that there are testimonies, there are recovering stories about drug dealers, former drug dealers, former gang members, um former pornography addicts, former gambling addicts, all that. There has been testimonies of people who recovered from those. But how often do you hear testimonies of a former gold digger? I mean, not really, because it just feels like, the gold digger pretty much lives inside of that person, unfortunately, unless that person was gonna come out and truly in tears just break down like, oh my god, I'm this is not the person who I wanted to be, that kind of thing. I'm sorry. I wish I can repay, that kind of thing. Then yeah, that's, a gold digger almost would never change. Sad to say. And who knows what this Ronnie person's gonna do. And I'm not just speaking about Ronnie. I'm talking about just women who think they can use their looks, their attraction, their sweet talk just to manipulate and serenade the guys out there. And then the moment that they're put on blast, it's like the moment that the man gets manipulated and fights back, then he's gonna end up as the bad guy. He's gonna end up being the abuser. That's the thing. And that's the look what happened with Johnny Depp. He that Amber bitch almost, like, almost threw him under the bus. She did some manipulative shit to him. Thankfully, they exposed her. you know, and yeah, it's just sad. It's just sad how women can just get away with things like this. And then on top of it too, let's not forget, what about the what about the people who are struggling? I know I got comments saying, "Well, you're just jealous. We have another hater here." It's not another hater. There's a there are women who have far more views and far more subs than this Ronnie person. And do you see me getting jealous of them? No, they deserve it. They deserve all the love. I'm not going to talk about them in a negative way, because I know they're not the kind of people who would go up on any guy's wallet and properties and then just flat out taking advantage of it, let alone doing what is supposedly child abuse. You but anyways, guys, thank you for listening. I am going to do another video on reading the comments. I got a bunch of mixed comments here. um some good, some bad. But like I said, I am not like in Legion or any of those YouTubers who flat out do extensive, intensive research on this person. I'm not like that. I'm just the guy reacting here. I'm just the guy reacting to this whole mess and putting in my thoughts on this. And yeah, that's about it. And like I said, we, as much as we do research, we do look up stuff. Of course, we're not gonna put their names on blast. We're not gonna put, out of respect. I mean, you know, her father. I also want to throw out there, her father. I mean, her father. I'm pretty sure people know this, but her father is actually deceased. By the way, her father has passed away. I think 3 years ago. I saw no. I like, I think there was like an obituary that came out of nowhere. And again, I'm not gonna share any information on it. I'm pretty sure people have ran into that, but I'm just saying, like, you know, we just gotta. We do our research just for the hell of it, but obviously don't do this for, like, you know, don't invade people's privacy just to, and what I mean by that is throwing it up on the internet and be like, hey, Tommy Vasquez, this person, said this thing and that thing. It's like something like this. Obviously his face should be blurred out, but that poor guy's face is around, unfortunately. But yeah, that's about it. All right, guys, you take care. Have a good one, and yeah. And I know I'm gonna get comments too saying, "Whoa, I thought that was the last video you're gonna talk about All In with Ari. You're just you're just finding clout. I'm like, no, you know, we just want like first of all, this is somebody. This is not just about Ronnie Spur. This is about so-called attractive women just getting away with shit like this. That's what I'm upset about. I'm not homeless. I don't struggle as much as those guys. I don't even struggle 10% as much as these guys do. And yet, I feel bad for them because they're the ones who are who are getting the light taken away from them. But all right, that's enough about that. Take care. Have a good one. And also one more little thing that I want to say. Not important or anything, but who named their girl child Ronnie? I'm sorry, but who? What? Why'd you name her Ronnie? I never heard of a girl's name Ronnie. I mean, maybe I'm being a bit judgmental here, and if I come off that way, I'm sorry. I mean, I apologize for that, but I don't know what's the real. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, unless there's a girl's name that's close to Ronnie, but I'm like, if that's her actual name, I'm like, why? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's enough about that.